Alrighty, hello everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another video. This is actually round 2 of me trying to record this. The last one cut off short. Um, Actually, probably a good thing it did. So, this is going to be like my end year review because Christmas is Sunday, so New Year's is right around the corner. Videos will still be coming up. Coffee. So, this year has been one of the best years of my life, which I thought I would have never said 2022 would have been the best year of my life if you asked me in like 2019, 2020. I would have said there's no way I would say that in 2022. Depending on when you asked me, I probably would have said I don't know if I would be there in 2022. That is how low my life was 2 years ago. But this last year, like 2021, 2022, these last couple of years have risen me up so much, and it's all because of my great friends. It's all because of Mello, Rex, Fro, Feels, AJ, like so many people. I have Thomas is even one. James, like all of those people have lifted me up to a point where I thought I would never be. So thanks to them, this has been the best year of my life. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I told you guys I would make some videos on Christmas, but I've looked at Yule. I have looked at Christmas stories. I've been trying to find one that would be fun for you guys. But none of those videos are ones I want to make. There's only one Christmas story I want to tell you guys that I want to share to the world. And I think it's time that shared to the world. So every year when I went to go visit my grandfather on my mom's side, every year I would get what's called a penny sucker. Like, you know, the Dum Dum suckers or Tootsie Pops. I would get a sucker. Back in his day, they were pennies, so they were penny suckers. The reason he gave us those is to remind us to be grateful. No matter what gift we get, be grateful for what you get, because someone had spent their own money to get you something. It may not be a lot, it may not be a little, but it shows how much that person cares about you. And the reason he did it is there was one year his family didn't have a lot of money for Christmas. His parents didn't have a lot. But they were able to get him and each one of his siblings a sucker. That was the only gift they got that year. And I know there are some kids nowadays that would freak out if all they got was a sucker. I'd be like, where's my new iPad? Where's this? Where's that? Where's my Switch? Where's my games? And that's not okay. Like I said, the point is someone had gone out of their way to spend probably what little extra they hit on you. That's why I get so touched when people give me gifts, or when someone gives someone else a gift on like for me. Like, I don't know, like on my last birthday, one of my friends, not only did they give me gifts, but they gave gifts to my other friends. That I messaged them like, that makes me so happy, because I'm not huge on gifts. I love gifts, don't get me wrong. I love this chair. This chair almost made me cry. This keyboard almost made me cry. This mouse with the keyboard almost made me cry. Because they're high value gifts that I never thought I would ever be able to get. You know, like, I gifts can mean so much to someone, even if it's a small thing. And like, you would think, oh, growing up, you probably had some good gifts now. I remember where, like, I remember sometimes my siblings would get better gifts than I would because my stepdad favored them more than me. I the best gift I think I gotten from my stepdad was this computer setup. I'm grateful for all the gifts he's given me, don't get me wrong. It's hard for me to respond correctly to gifts, you know? Because I personally would much rather take the money someone would have spent on me, like, and I know how much they would have spent on me. Like, if I knew how much they were going to spend on me, I would take that money and I would just give it. I would give it to a charity, I would give it to an organization, I would give it somewhere. I would not want to keep it. And it's not because I don't like gifts, because prime example, it's that gifts aren't everything to me. Because the way I've seen the world in these 21 years I've lived, it's changed my view so much. I've seen what it's like to have somewhat decent money. I've also seen what it's like to have no money. And so if I ever have stuff to spare, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it because that's what's important to me. Plus, if I'm going to do charity, yeah, one day I would love to do a charity for, like, a stream or fundraiser for charities that people normally do. But if I ever get big, the first charity I'm going to do a fundraiser for is going to be Alzheimer's, because I have experience with that. My first grandfather died from Alzheimer's. The one that had the penny sucker story, he had Alzheimer's. So that organization and what they're doing means so much to me that I want to give to them. Like, they're trying to help other families not go through what I went through. And so, of course, I'm going to give to that. I'm not saying that other companies don't deserve me giving money to them. They so do. All diseases deserve money. I'm just saying the one I'm fighting for just never gets showcased. Because I've seen food challenge, like, I've seen so many fundraisers and videos and live streams and stuff raising money for so many different diseases, but I don't think I can name one live stream, charity event, or anything on the internet going towards Alzheimer's. And it pains me that I don't see it because I've lost someone to that. And it hurts that I don't see it. Because that's my family. I could ramble about my grandfather all day. I really could. He was the nicest guy I've ever met. He's part of the reason why I am who I am. I was one of the last people he remembered too, so I miss that man. Ever since he passed away, I've always tried to stay strong for him, like he was for me. He was always that strong, steady rock in my life. That's why I try and be a strong, steady rock for everyone in my life. Because I know what it's like to not have a rock. I don't want anyone to experience what I've experienced. I could make, honestly, if I was allowed to say half the shit I want to say, I could probably make an hour or two long vlog of just what happened in my life. I'm only 21. The world keeps on spinning. But if you ever want to know why I'm so passionate and why I care so much about my friends over YouTube, it's because they're my rock and I'm their rock. Each one of them I hold with a dear like I hold with dear life, because they are some of the nicest people I've ever met. There's my single tear. And honestly, I think they've given me the best gift of all recently. They helped remind me that it's okay to show emotion. They've helped remind me, even though, yes, I'm a guy, I'm still allowed to have emotions. I'm not supposed to be some cold-hearted machine, no emotions allowed type of guy, which is what I was around most of my life because of where I was raised. But they helped show me that it's okay to show these emotions. It's okay to be vulnerable. But it's also okay to have walls and boundaries. So yeah, this has been an interesting video for me to make. Sorry it kind of took a weird turn there at the end, but yeah. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, guys, I'll see you later.